Yay.
I'm dancing.
Yeah, you're already dancing, Kelly. Kelly, I love it. Hello, this is another edition of Bring It in the House. Like I always say, we're excited to be here because we are. This week, we're giving away a $50 gas card in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You know, we're wrapping up the month of October. This year has really gone by so fast. So I'm excited because I know someone's going to walk away a little bit happy, but I'm more excited to talk with a very beautiful and talented young lady. She's an education specialist with Totally Arts. I'm messing up the name. Totally Cool, Totally Arts. I'll let her tell you more about it because I'm messing it all up.
No, you're not. You're doing great.
A warm welcome to Kelly Hansandres. Yay! Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Millie. Thank you. Thank you so much for letting me come on and talk about Totally Cool, Totally Art and just spend some time with you. This is going to be fun.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, you guys got my attention because it's a teen outreach program. And, you know, Millhouse, of course, we're a nonprofit and we work with youth as well. So, man, when I saw one of your flyers on Facebook last year, it was an event flyer. I said, I'm going. And that's when I met you guys, when I went to the event the first time. That's when I saw you. And, you know, you had a great group of kids. So I'm going to sit back and just let you tell everybody what Totally Cool, Totally Art is all about.
Sure. Yeah. Totally Cool, Totally Art. And I'll just start referring to it as TCTA because that's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful. We've been out in the community since 1996. So we are an art outreach program with the Parks and Recreation Department. And we specialize, or what our mission is to bring unique art experiences to kids all over Austin. We serve the recreation centers of the Parks and Rec Department, and we send professional artists, mostly emerging Austin professional artists, out into the community to teach these professional art classes. And we really love to bring supplies and tools that you wouldn't normally see in school, you know, so a little bit of an outside the box experience.
Yes.
We specialize in visual art and also the performing arts. And it's just a party, you know, we love to just have a good time in class. And, you know, it's not school. So there's not the, you know, regimentedness of school and rules. You know, we just love to honor their voices and help them make art in a new way and get their hands on power tools. Of course, they love spray art, and, you know, we'll give them a can of spray paint. Of course, we teach them all the rules about street art. And
yes.
We do not need any Class B misdemeanors. Anyway, so yeah, we just try and mentor. We provide all of this in a mentoring environment.
Yes,
and it's free.
And that's the best part. It's free, and it's a great outreach. I was very impressed. The artwork I saw when I attended the event, that was like the Mexic Art Museum.
The Mexicarte Museum. It's
there you go.
Beautiful art museum on on Congress Avenue, and they have hosted this juried art show for many years. And it's neat because their curators will come and view all of the students' art, and they'll jury, meaning they'll pick the art that they want to curate into a show in the back of the gallery, and they install it for us, and they make it look so professional. And that is the first event of the year that we bring all the recreation centers together, so that all the kids can see how big the program really is. We serve 10 recreation centers. Well, we go out to 10 recreation centers, but we have 16 different recreation centers that collaborate and bring kids to other centers. So for the first time, they're all in a professional gallery together, and they're just, you know, it's so neat to see them, like, not, number one, be wowed at the art, and number two, like, whoa, there's a lot of us.
Yes.
And it's just a wild, good time.
I didn't realize that when I attended I didn't realize that was from different recreation centers, the youth that were attending.
Yeah,
So that's why it was so many. It was a lot of,
it was a lot. Yeah, I
and
think they
it's
took
a
80 pieces.
great mixture. You know, the demographics, yeah, it's very multicultural. It's
Yeah,
dynamic.
recreation centers in Austin are all over. Some are very far north,
Mhm.
northeast, southeast, east central, and then we've got stuff on the west side, and all the recreation centers have their own flavor, and they have their own culture, and the kids, it's just neat for them to see like the variety and
Mhm.
all the art classes that they will eventually take. So we offer every year, we try and offer a new set of classes that are different from the previous year. So
Mhm.
among those classes are sculpture, sculpture with saws and drills and big tools, painting, traditional painting and street art, sewing. We call it Fresh Threads. It's a fashion class. We've had an architecture class. Cooking is always a big hit. The kids love to cook and love to eat.
Mhm.
I kind of head up the performing arts portions. So we've got
Mhm.
theater, improv, sketch comedy, filmmaking, all that.
All of that.
So yeah, so we've been around for 25 years, and so we've got a lot of classes to draw from. And our favorite is to find the like cool hip artists in town and bring them out and let them see the city, because a lot of them haven't seen
Amazing.
the depth and breadth of the city of Austin. So
Yeah.
they're usually like, wow, this most of the time they're like, I just loved getting to see the whole, have an
Yeah.
experience and going to neighborhoods I wouldn't normally go into. And so
Yeah.
it's really special to be able to merge the two art, the art world in Austin,
Yeah.
and also youth and teens, and not
Mhm.
necessarily outreach. I mean, not necessarily at risk.
Right.
Yeah.
Just the whole beauty of the art. Yeah, the whole gamut. Yes, I get it. I get it. How long have you been with TCTA?
This is my 12th season. So
Your
I
12th?
started in 2008 as a dance instructor. Clint, my coworker, Clint Hoffmeister, who's
Mhm.
amazing,
Mhm.
and too bad he's not here. Chance, but he is in spirit. And he hired me to teach a dance class. So we have taught dance before too. And so I
Mhm.
led this dance class, and we primarily parodied music videos and made our own music videos. And we would learn Michael Jackson choreography and just, play and have a good time and get creative.
Mhm.
And then I stepped into a leadership role the next year. And I feel very lucky that I got to do that, because I've enjoyed being an administrator too. I'm a teacher and an educator by nature, but I mean, my parents are teachers as well. So it's
Mhm.
genetic, but I've also really enjoyed leading and administrating and planning and all that.
Hold it. Yeah, so it's like a dual thing. I do get it because I can understand. I love performing, but I like administrative work. I like the teaching, more instructor type positions as well. I guess a way of doing
You
that.
you want to be, it's the best is when you're in with the kids. Like that's the bread and
Mhm.
butter. That's the money. That's
Mhm.
the like joy. That's the reason for not the
Yeah.
season, but that's the sauce. So
Mhm.
but as an administrator, you don't always get those good experiences with kids. So I try and go out to the rec centers as much as possible and make my own relationships with them. But I do get to teach improv and sketch comedy and film. So when I get to teach, it's so fun.
So how does a student get into one of your classes? How do they register?
Well, that is a great question. We've tried to remove every roadblock that could get in the way of these kids getting into the classes. So really all they have to do is show up to the rec center when we're doing the
Mhm.
class, which for the most part, that's in the evenings between 6 and 8 p.m., 5 to 7 p.m., depending on the rec center. You just show up, say, where's TCTA? They'll point you, get in there, and you just go on in there and start making. There's a very simple registration form to fill out. You can
Mhm.
You could email me. You can email a rec center or call a rec center. Just show up. Just come on down.
Just come on down.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know the rec center phone number? Maybe we can put that on the screen, maybe.
Well, there's 10 of them.
Okay.
There's
Well,
10, but you can call me or you
call
can
you.
email me. And I don't remember my office number because I haven't been in the office in so long and I haven't been telling people my office number. I've just been giving my cell phone. But you could email me, or maybe they could contact you and you could contact me. But
you have your email address? There it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's our Facebook. And then you can see us on social media and you can get a good sense of what we're doing. We've got tons of pictures and videos and you can get a kind of sense of what's happening. Yeah, but we are right now, because of COVID and we've moved virtual. So after March 15th, we went virtual and we created a lot of art tutorials. That's what we did first. We were like, what do we do? So we made art videos. We made art tutorials, and we have 51 art tutorials on our YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at that. Yeah, you had sent me the link to that YouTube clip, and it was so colorful and stuff. Just like, the T-shirt you're wearing, it's that's from there. That's there. So if we're gonna get our producer to pull that up for us. Yeah, but so
virtual. So we're virtual now. So we're doing classes on Zoom because everybody's doing things on Zoom. So why not us too? And we have a visual art class on Zoom and a performing arts class on Zoom. And Clint's leading the visual and I'm leading the theater and acting and stuff. And
welcome to Zoom News. I am your lead anchor, Isabel Brown. Each day it is 55 degrees outside and cloudy, but most importantly, there is a cyclone outside due to the spaceship.
I'm Rachel McDonald with the sports. Today we have an unexpected
class. A program devoted to unlocking the most elusive and overlooked areas of STEM.
I'm Marcy, fresh from the farm.
I will show you how to use the magic paintbrush and make your talent magical.
Ma'am, here's your water. That has 1 ice cube. I asked for 2.
It's a well-known truth that under the sea, he who does not trust enough will not be trusted.
The sea cucumber is a traditional symbol of revolution. Someone is trying to overthrow me.
What do you think he wants this time? I'm missing pinball practice for this. Maybe Dad has something important to tell us. Maybe he's finally giving us a pet dolphin. Doubt it.
Porpoise always pulls this kind of thing. I wish I had placed that cucumber. Then at least I wouldn't be wasting my time.
Everyone. My father is stressed. This is a hard time for him. Please don't let his anger tarnish your image of him.
I don't even care if my dad gets overthrown.
A waitress could do this job better than him anyway.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't dare.
Hi, hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming to this virtual town hall. This is the best we could do for now.
My name is Joey Ross. I'm known as a street artist. And also I'm as Bob Ross's great-grandson. You know, happy little trees, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, there's another nerd in the crowd. Okay, as much as I love sitting on rock-hard benches and reading boring books, I'm just wondering who in their right mind would rather do that than eat froyo. I mean, there's seats in there too.
Who is in favor of the Zoombrook Town Park? Please raise your hand now.
Me and my social media followers say yes.
Good to know.
That's great.
That is that's our little like advertisement for right now because we're all on Zoom, and so that's those are some projects we did this summer in our summer theater. Normally we do a humongous summer theater camp where the kids write their own play and write their own music, and we record their music in a recording studio, and then they perform it at the Doris Miller Auditorium. And it's usually a pretty big undertaking, but we just did it on the light side.
On the light side. That's what COVID did to us.
That's what it did.
Yeah. We've learned to be creative, I guess, and make the best of it.
Yeah.
And you guys are doing a great job with that. I mean, yeah, that was my first time just really getting a chance to look at the entire clip, and it's so colorful, and the kids are so creative, and they get to shine and bring out their true talents. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we're another part of our mission is to, create a safe space and a sense of belonging for kids, because, school, it's tough, fitting in and all the pressures, and it's even exhausting when you're just talking about it.
Yes,
we really try and we really honor every kid and their identity and what they're going through. And we believe that art is the expressive practice of art is therapeutic, even though we're not telling them about the therapy. We're just, it's a good outlet. Kids need an outlet, and we love art. So we want to show that this is an outlet, this is our outlet. So we really talk a lot about, put it in the art. You're mad, put it in your art. You're sad, put it in your art. Expression.
Kind of like a remedy, so to speak. It's it comes together sort of like a remedy. Hey, the kids are, they need somewhere to put their energy, and we've got the art over here. The kids are here, and bring it together.
Yeah, and not every kid is an athlete. So
right.
So we want to provide things for but we love, our favorite is when basketball kids come and do the art class, and they're like, nah, no, this isn't my thing. And we're like, dexterity, those fine motor skills, you're going to want them when you're on the court. And then they're like, they love it. They're painting basketballs and shoes, and they're picturing their life on a canvas. And it's get in here and give it a try. You don't know.
So the age limit, I mean, is there is it 7th grade to 12th grade?
Yes.
You said?
Yeah. Yes. We specialize in teens.
Yeah.
When TCTA was created, there wasn't really a whole lot for teens. So, because this was 1996 in Austin, Texas, and entertaining teens was an unmet need. So this was part of that leadership and social fabric initiative thing.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You guys came in, sounds like to me you came in at the right time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're so lucky to be, to get the funding that we do, to be able to provide free art supplies and free classes, and they get to keep their art. We have this really awesome show at the end of the year at the Doherty Arts Center, which we didn't get to do this year. But normally we'll do 2 shows. We'll do the Mexicarte. That's our mid-season show. And then we'll do a show at the Doherty Arts Center. It's our end of year exhibition. And we put all the art, floor to ceiling, podiums, false walls. We just cover the Doherty Arts Center with the kids' art and install it in really cool ways. And it's just a colorful museum. It's just so fun. And the kids will do an award ceremony at the end, and we'll give a bunch of awards out and have, refreshments, and they can take their art home so they can keep their art as well as make art with us. But we really love doing that art show for them, because I think it's really important to see the finished product, and what professional artists strive for is gallery space. And so you could put this on your resume, you showed in a professional art gallery.
Yes.
I think it's fun.
It's very impressive. So what career opportunities do TCTA have?
Yeah. So primarily art instructors are what we hire. And we hire 8 to 10 art instructors every year. We like to hire instructors that are that have a passion in a specific medium that we can bring to the kids. So we'll hire if we're looking for if we're going to try and offer traditional painting, then we're going to look for like that kind of artist. Or if we're looking like let's do the fresh threads this year. We haven't done it in a few years. So then we're going to look for some fashion designers, people that love sewing and making and even like hand sewing. We're looking for artists that are passionate and talented at what they do, and also want to teach kids teach teenagers this, because not every artist is also a teacher. So we're like, okay, here's your shot, let's do this. And it always works out. The instructors at the end of the year are always like so kind of blown away by the process, the start to finish process, where we get together and we do all of our lesson planning at the beginning. We're like making art and it's just art supplies flying and figuring out all of our lesson plans. And then they go out and teach in teams or in pairs. They go out and they travel around the city to all the rec centers. So by the end of the season, the art instructors have taught at all the rec centers, and they've met all the kids. So it's like a traveling art school kind of. And they're just like, wow, I'm blown away at this.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's neat. I mean, it's a model. This model works really well. Bringing artists out to rec centers and having them travel around so the kids can stay put in their rec. Mm-hmm. And then the artists bring all the supplies out and travel around. And
they rotate.
They rotate. Yeah.
Yeah. It just keeps everything fresh.
Yeah. It keeps it fresh, keeps it moving. The kid, because a lot of kids have different personalities. Some of them relate really well to performing and filmmaking, and some, relate really well to painting. They're more like introverted. They want to, working one-on-one or on their own on a project is more suitable for them. We don't bring just one art form. We bring all the art forms, including cooking. So it's like, you're gonna experience something that you enjoy. Stick around. It's about to change.
And I'm glad to hear that you guys, bring back things like sewing. I mean, those are kind of like lost classes or skills, from yesterday that needs to be brought back, because
Absolutely.
The cooking and the sewing, that's so important.
And we keep it fresh. We're not like my mom's a home economics major from the 70s. And like, this ain't your mama's sewing and cooking class. It's fun, and we keep it relatable. And who loves sewing the most? The boys. And who loves sawing and drilling most? The girls. You just never know. You never know who's going to relate to what power tool. Or the sewing machine kind of feels like a car. It's like,
you're driving.
Dangerous to get your finger,
Yeah.
You just never know. You never know what kid is going to, find that thing that they needed.
And I have to commend you all on, it's like you guys really dig deep. You really do research to try to find different tools or different strategies and methodologies to bring out the best in the art world for these youth. So that's very commendable.
Yeah. They can take art in their school, but not all of them, so just try and bring things that they wouldn't maybe do in their art class to them, because we can. Because we can.
Yes.
Because we can.
You can do that. Yes. So do you have anything you want to give away to somebody that's listening right now? 469-284-9922. That's right. Give us a call. I don't know. Do you have anything you want to, t-shirt, cups, or anything?
Sure. We can give a t-shirt away. One of these tiger shirts. We're running low, so we can only do one. But if you're a student with us, if you sign up for classes, you'll get one as well. And we are registering for session 2, the visual art class and the improv, sketch, and video class. We start November 9th. So we'll start a whole new session November 9th, and we'd love to have you. And it's on Zoom. So
on Zoom.
we're coming right into your living room.
Yeah. Is it, what's that website where we can go to it to
Yeah.
register?
So
Do you
it's,
have that?
there it is. Mhm.
Mhm. There's the website, guys. www.austintexas.gov/TCTA. Go ahead and register. I mean, you don't have to live in Austin, do you, Kelly?
That's right. You don't. Not right now. We're taking we're taking all kinds of I have a kid from Chicago, in fact, in my improv class. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going virtual.
Yes. So you heard what she said. You don't have to be in the local Texas area, in Austin, Texas area. You can be from Chicago, New York, or whatever. These classes are free, and it's a great cause. They're giving back. That's the beauty of it, Kelly. That's what drew me to you and your organization, to give back to the kids. These babies, they need it. They need that steering and they need that direction. Not everyone comes here with an aim, like, hey, I know what I'm going to be. Some of us might be a little aimless. And so with
And
the
there's nothing
right,
wrong with that. You know,
yes,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So with the right steering, yeah,
Yeah.
they just,
Well, and it's just so nice to know you and your organization as well. I mean, the work you do is so great, and you're just getting the voices out. And I always love I love what you do. I love that intro, man. That intro is good.
Thank you. That's I got to say a shout out to Elijah Pugh. He's out of Memphis, Tennessee. He did the track for us.
So good.
Yeah, so he's a great artist, and we thank him for that. At this time, I know we got a few listeners online here. We're going to give away our gas card as well. Give us a call, 469-284-9922. And we got a $50 gas card just for you, just for tuning in this week. We really appreciate you so much. I know every week it's always a joy. So Kelly, one more time, let's let people know. Again, this is Miss Kelly Hansandras with TCTA, and she joined us this week. We want to thank you so much. She's an education specialist, Totally Cool, Totally Arts, right here in Austin, Texas. Right now, they're virtual, so it doesn't matter if you're in the Austin, Texas area. You can still get registered for the classes. And any last words, anything that you want to share, any upcoming events other than the virtual online?
Other than us taking a new class on November 9th and 10th. Yeah. And just email me and I'll get you to what you need. So that's the best way I can, just email me and I'll get you to the right place.
Email you. Can I join the class, Kelly?
Yes, absolutely. Anytime. You come on in. I'll give you the Zoom ID.
Oh man, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Going to talk with. Again, our number is 469-284-9922. Some lucky person is going to walk away with a $50 gas card to help you get to work each and every day. We're looking out for you. Give us a call, 469-284-9922. Again, Kelly is here with us telling us all about a great organization which is located right here in Austin, Texas. But again, you can catch her virtually. Don't forget her social media sites. You want to tell us again, you're on Instagram?
We're on Facebook and Instagram at Totally Cool, Totally Art. Just type it in. It comes up. Okay. And we have an extensive YouTube page, and that's at TCTA Film.
Okay.
I think you can type in Totally Cool, Totally Art there too, and it'll show up. The tiger logo. So you can get a good sense of what we're doing.
I know I did. That's how I did. I subscribed to your channel today. It was easy to get there. Just like you said, Totally Cool, Totally Art.
It's a pretty unique name. It's lots of totally.
Real quick, how did you guys come up with that? The name of the company?
So some very esteemed members of the Parks and Rec department were like, what do we call this program? And I think they were sitting in a lunch at a restaurant and they were like writing names on a napkin and they were like, why not? And one guy was like, and I forget his name, but he's like a really great leader in Parks and Rec. And he was like, why not Totally Cool, Totally Art? And they're like, okay. Again, it was 1996. Very good year for totallys.
Yes. And it's still pretty popular, it's totally cool. People still saying that.
I mean, it's full on.
Yeah. So, Well, it totally turned out well. And we thank you again, Kelly, for being on the show. Let's give a hand for Miss Kelly Hasandras for joining us this week on Bring It in the House. Thank you so much. Love you guys. See you next time. We'll talk with Tori Cage. She's an actress, a model, dancer. She's a Renaissance woman, should we say. She does it all. She'll be on the next edition of Bring It in the House.